Hey, it's Weirdo Fear. Welcome back to another video. Right now, I'll be on my way over to the gym. So let's open up this bad boy. Let's unlock it first. Now, I've got a new setup for you guys that I wanted to show you because I know I didn't have a proper car POV the last time, but this time I actually got it set up so you get everything, including my shifter and everything. So you can see every little movement that I make, which will be very nice. Now I also don't have to worry about it falling down because it is a phone mount. I stuck it right on my windshield, so there's no possible chance of it, falling. And if it does, well, I'm going to the store, I'm yelling at the person that I bought it from, and I am returning it, and I'll buy a new one. But here, move that over just a little bit. There we go. But yeah, I hope that you guys have been having a good day, week, whatever day it may be for you. Because as of the time of recording this, it is a Wednesday. It is the 6th of June, July, whatever the fuck month we're in. I honestly am not paying attention, man. There's just too much that's going on, so I'm not really in the loop of everything anymore. So I'm trying to stay in the loop as much as I can, but social media is a very hard thing to stay in the loop of because everything changes on a daily basis. So there's some things that you just can't keep up with unless I'm sitting here 24/7 on my phone. It's not gonna happen, unfortunately. But I kept up a little bit. I caught myself up so I could actually, get involved in the gym content again. There's a dog in the middle of the road. Hey, buddy. You gotta go nice and slow past him. Who are you? You're a cute dog. Zone is probably around here somewhere if he's wandering, or he's just another random dog around here because nobody keeps their dogs on leashes around here because there's a no leash law in my state, which I'm not too keen on, I'll be honest. Listen, if people actually train their dogs around this area, it wouldn't be so bad, right? But nobody trains them. They're all extremely aggressive, and it doesn't matter how cute they are, they're extremely aggressive around here. Like, there was this pit bull down the street from me that apparently had mauled a person walking their dog, and that dog is no longer here. And that sucks, bro. Like, how? I don't understand how that even happens, honestly. Like, unless you gotta, like, really do something for that incident to happen. And I know there is, like, coincidences, obviously, things happen, but something like that doesn't really just happen. It's not just a just happen type of thing. So you need to really put yourself in that situation for it to happen. Oof. Love this car. Oh my lord. I think everybody can attest, when you have a beautiful car with a nice amount of horsepower, you always want to use it, but you just can't because unfortunately it's not legal, But here's the thing, here's how I think of it. If this if this speed wasn't legal, they shouldn't be making cars with this kind of speed. If they just had a speed limit on cars for, say, maybe 85 miles an hour max, or whatever the highway limit on, the highest highway limit, that should be the speed limit of cars. And then, maybe you wouldn't have things like this happen. But then there'd be no fun, there'd be no cop chases or all those things. I mean, there's probably still gonna be cop chases because there's always gonna be somebody that does something stupid, but it won't be as prominent, I don't think. But what I want to do with my current car is I've already got some upgrades to it. I've got an exhaust upgrade, I've got a cold air intake, I've tuned up the engine. I've done a lot of things to it already, but there's still more that can be done, and there's more things I could do to make it faster. Like, it would be a pain in the ass, but I'd love to add either a turbo or a supercharger kit onto this car. Now, it's super expensive. It's like a $7,000 or $8,000 kit, not including the cost to actually install it, because I don't know fuck all about installing anything. The mechanical part of, like, these cars are not my thing. Like, getting the parts to make them go vroom, that's my thing, you know. I can make it go fast, and I'll have somebody else do it for me to make it actually go fast. Like, I could buy the parts, but I can't put it in. I wish I could, and I would love to go to a mechanic school. It's not a passion of mine, and if I don't have a passion for something, I can't consistently do it, and I guess I can't excel in it. When I don't have a genuine passion for something, it's very boring, and you just don't have any motivation for it. I think that's kind of the same thing that happened with social media. I got very burned out from it, not including the things that were just generally going on that I had to stop posting for because I was moving all around. I was on vacation at one point. I posted, and I've taken down a lot of my old videos and just privated them just because I don't want to get rid of them because they're good memories. I don't want to have all that out there. I would much rather create new content and start fresh, you know what I'm saying? Get a new audience and maybe some old audience coming back into the channel, because I know I've had a couple of old people from my older videos come back and they're happy about that, which I'm very grateful for, because even if I'm only uploading for a couple people, hey, those 2 to 3 people, if I can make your day a little bit better just by posting video and some fitness content, just any content, then of course I'm gonna do it. It's nothing hard. I could realistically, I could do anything for you guys now because I've got a new tripod. I've got a proper like setup here for my car, and if I really wanted to, I could have it set up so you guys can see outside instead of me. But if that's what you'd rather, you know, if that's something that you guys would be interested in, I could do maybe like an actual car POV rather than, you know, sitting here talking to you guys. But in my personal opinion, I think this is better just because, I mean, we can sit here, have a conversation, and we can chill, you know, talk about life, even though you can't really respond to me in real time. That doesn't really matter as long as you know, we're having fun. But I'm almost at the gym. The gym is literally 10 minutes away from me, so it's not a very long trip whatsoever. I know some people that have a gym literally around the corner that they could walk to, which, I mean, I could if I wanted to, but who wants to walk an hour? I don't really want to do that. If I had one around the corner that I could walk maybe like 5-10 minutes, sure, I would do that. Maybe 20-minute walk, but hour? No, that's crazy. Because what I used to do at my old gym, when I first got into the gym, I rode my bike down there because it was at like a health and wellness center or something like that. And I don't remember exactly what it was. And unfortunately, I wound up getting kicked out because the older people didn't like the way I looked. So I can't do anything about that, man. They were screaming at me, getting all upset because of I was deadlifting, I guess, a little too loud for them. And I mean, I tried toning it down. I put a mat down, and then they still got mad at me, and then, you know, started insulting my appearance. Which, I mean, I get it. You know, I obviously don't look like the average Joe. I've got metal in my face. I've got ink all over me. If you couldn't see, but honestly, when it comes to jobs, people don't really care about my tats as much because I have a neck tattoo and a bunch on my finger and some on my arm, and nobody really has said jack about that because they're easily coverable if I need to, and most people don't really care about tattoos as much, I've noticed. It's just the piercings, which I find weird because I feel like tattoos are more prominent than piercings. I mean, you could take out piercings, but tattoos you can't, you know, they're permanent. I mean, I guess you can go laser surgery, but even then, that doesn't really fully take it away sometimes. But you know what I'm saying. And I'm actually a personal caregiver. I got my CPR certification. I passed my test. I passed the what would it be called? Hands-on training. And I also completed the course. And I think maybe I sat through 6 hours almost worth of content. It was not, I mean, it wasn't boring, but it wasn't fun either. Like, some of it was fun. I'd say maybe the first 2 hours, 3 hours of it was fun. It just got a little repetitive after a while, like anything else after that long. So just take it with a grain of salt. That's all I'm gonna say. Hold on. I like this car in front of me. It's a nice V6 Mustang. I got nothing wrong with some V6s. I know a lot of people that drive 8s don't like 6s, but there's nothing wrong with a 6. They've got great gas mileage usually. They're very fun cars to drive, and they're fun cars to soup up. I wanted to buy myself a Civic, and I wanted to add a supercharger kit to it at some point and just kind of soup that up to all hell. You know what I'm saying? I want to make like a demon a demon Civic. One of those Civics that you'd see flying past you going like 180 miles an hour or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of Civic. But other than that, my actual like a race car, I want a drag car, or I want something that has an extreme amount of horsepower, and I'll eventually turn it into a drag car, whatever comes first. But another car I want is a drift car, because I'm a very big stunt person. I like stunts, so sorry, I was looking at somebody behind me because they're like up my ass. They're like so far up my ass they could sniff my taillights. I want a drift car because I'm very into stunts and I love doing stupid things like that. So that's just my personal preference and things. And there's a lot of people at the gym today. What in the hell? Usually there's only a couple people, but there's like 10 cars, 17,000 people. I don't know what's going on, but we are officially at the gym, and I will catch you guys back once I get into my first couple sets. We're going to start off with shoulders and traps today. It's going to be a good day. A lot of cars going by right now, but I just finished up with the workout. I'm gonna send my car so it's not so loud. 'Cause damn, man, everybody's got a loud ass car. I mean, that's not to say that mine's not loud as well, but still, I'm allowed to be a little hypocritical. But yeah, I am going to go head around the corner to the gas station because we're basically running on empty right now, and just gotta get this bad boy back to the gas station. Let's check to see there's no assholes coming, because I'm sure there is. Huh? Surprisingly, not a single one. Nice. Whip that around. That's how you do it. But I struggled so much with a manual car at first. It was horrible, but once I got the hang of it, it really is like the saying, it's just like remembering it like a bike. Like when you're younger and you learn to ride a bike, it kind of sticks with you. Same thing with this. Driving a manual, it kind of just sticks with you once you get used to it a little bit. I definitely had a lot of mess ups at first, but honestly, I learned how to get into all the way up to 6th gear within my first week, and I learned how to actually drive it probably within my first month, like comfortably driving it, not like stalling, messing it up or anything like that. So it wasn't easy for me, don't get me wrong, and I know some people find it a little easier than I did, but a manual just was new for me, man, and so was cars in general, because this is my first car to learn on, like actually learn on. So driving a supercar with a 6-speed manual for your learning experience is not an opportunity a lot of people get, and I understand that. So I am very grateful for my positioning and income wise, so I have nothing to complain about there. But I'm getting out the car right now. I'm gonna go fill up the tank a little bit, probably throw a 20 in it just so I can get through the week, not even week, the next 2 days, because this thing burns through gas so quickly.
for an hour drive there and back, I need to be able to put in 20 just to be able to get there and back. Otherwise, I'm fucking stuck there.
$20 later, we got the fuel in our tank. Can't put anything but premium in here. I mean, I guess if you really wanted to, you could occasionally put regular in here, but I mean, you're gonna make your engine tick, and it's just not good for it in general. It's a premium made car. You're not supposed to put regular in there. Swipe it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because we got the new gas in it. Gotta have a little fun with it. Turn your blinker on. I gotta wait for these guys to turn, and then I could go in. Because it's like, you know, it's one of those things where you can turn left, but it's green, so you kind of gotta wait. There's no like green on the left turn yet. It always feels smooth right after you go to the gas station. I don't know if that's just me, but I feel like the car is 100 times smoother when you refill it. Like, it gets that, like, I guess the gas pumps right into the car quicker. I don't know. I'm talking out my ass. I really don't know too much about cars. I'm still learning, and I'd love to get into the car scene a little more, so I can understand things a little more, because I just know the basics, such as, like, you know, like the basic modifications you need, and everything that you just basically need to know about a car. I know the basics of, so I need to learn a little more. I need to start getting some advanced knowledge on things, and I want to be able to change my own oil, and I want to be able to change certain things on my car, such as like spark plugs and things of that nature. So there's a couple of things that I want to be able to learn, and they're not hard to learn. It's a little bit of effort, you know. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really bother me, because I have a fun time doing it, and that's all that really matters. But I'm on my way home currently, so I'll be home in the next maybe 7 minutes, not even. I mean, it's really not that far of a drive, like I said, so you get there and back pretty quickly. I definitely am going to be uploading more videos like this in the future. Maybe I will upload a video where I go on a road trip, or, you know, some videos like I bought my first car and things of that nature, because this is technically my first car, but it's not my first car. I want to be able to purchase my first car and feel satisfied and happy about it. I don't want to have to rely on my family for things, and I want to be able to provide for myself, which is another reason why I went out and got my certification, and I am now starting up as a caregiver. So I'm going to go and help take care of the elderly, and, you know, all that. I'll stay at their home for however long they need me, take care of their business, help them go on errands and all those things, just kind of be like a secondary family for them. And caregivers get paid pretty nicely for the most part, depending on your state and whichever, you know, company you're working for, because obviously it's going to be different for every company. But I know my company will pay me nicely for a starting job, and it'll hopefully be smooth sailing from there, because I was talking with some of the co-workers there. I got along with some of them, like 2 new recruits that were getting on with me. So the thing is, they're not in my area, so they'll probably be working in a separate area, because where I had to go to, I was driving an hour up to be able to do these things. And, you know, it sounds silly, but you kind of have to do that when you live in a small town.